Another victim of Kristen's debauchery hitting the mic right now. Look at this mess, Amber. Look at this mess. Definitely came to the mic with a subject to talk about, and that's locks getting retwisted, but you need to be retwisted.
She is twisted.
Yeah. We need to untwist.
Untwisted.
What happened? Girl, what happened? Look at you.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, this booze is free. Yay. And then
Well, it wasn't supposed to be.
I didn't pay for anything. So, because Katie helped me out with my first drink.
We're talking about the fundraiser that Kristen hosted yesterday, the Pinot Period party.
So, yeah, Chateau Alon, it was supposed to be like, you purchased your bevs, right?
Yeah.
But they were having issues with Wi-Fi and the credit card machine was down. So they couldn't take anybody's cards and nobody has cash anymore.
Yeah.
So they were doing a cash bar, but I'm like, that's not going to fly. So then literally, God bless Chateau Alon, they were just like, open bar.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Okay, now I understand.
The math is mathy.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Some woman that was in that crowd jammed the Wi-Fi.
That's not a bad idea.
That's brilliant.
But this one over here, we all had a good time, but I'm telling you right now, Miss Amber has a past, and her name is Cinnamon, and Cinnamon came to show.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I have plenty of video evidence.
Really?
That,
Oh,
yes.
my God.
Cinnamon is sprinkled all over my iPhone right now.
Yeah, she's you're a mess this morning, huh?
Yeah, I woke up sore. I danced way too hard. Kristen reminded me that I gave someone a lap dance. I didn't even remember that, but thank you for that memory.
Yeah, we were riding high off of collecting all those tampons that we just decided to let loose in the house on the way home.
Sounds like an intoxicating experience.
It was.
Indeed, it does.
All right, so you're supposed to be talking about locks being retwisted.
Yeah, so there is this thing. If you have locks in your head and your hair, once you get them redone, there is like a confidence that comes out of you. I think it's because you've got like all the craziness is now organized. You're feeling really sexy. Like, you can't tell me anything.
I think I'm going to need some Caucasian subtitles here. I'm not exactly sure what that is. What you're talking about.
So when you have, they don't call them dreadlocks anymore. We don't like to do that. We just call them locks. And so what happens is once you get your locks, when it's time for them to get retwisted, you have all this new growth that's just kind of growing from your scalp all the way up a little bit.
What do you mean by retwisted? So, yeah, explain it to me.
Oh, so pretty much what you do is you
gotta
take
start from the beginning, Amber, is what he's asking.
forgetting.
From the very beginning.
You don't know about it. I got you.
A lot of white people don't know about it.
Yeah, and I've been white most of my life.
Yeah.
So.
Most.
Well, what are you the other times? Just curious.
Up until like 3, so I wouldn't remember this.
Okay.
So when you're putting locks in your hair, the way that I did it is I got them crocheted in, which is, you know what crocheting is. So I just do that with my hair. And then once that finished, once I couldn't wash my hair for like 2 months in order to start locking, which was really not great. But anyways, once my hair became long enough for me to palm roll, I would take my hair into my hands and I would palm roll it like this. And that is the retwisting that actually takes it from your new growth that you just grew all the way down, and it retwists your entire lock to when it looks kind of like this.
How long does it take to do something like that?
If I do it forever, so I don't do it anymore. I pay people to do it. So a couple hours. Damn.
How long did it take you to grow it to the point where you can do it?
Ooh, man, when I first started my locks, my hair was like jaw length. So when I got my locks, and I kind of shortened it up just a little bit, so I was kind of like, like T.C. Carson, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
All living single, yeah. Just like that.
Uh-huh.
But then once I grew out, I think it took me about maybe almost 2 years for it to grow out to something that I actually liked, because the beginning of the lock journey is so embarrassing and uncomfortable because you look kind of weird. I look like a little baby lesbian half the time.
And look at you. You've grown into a full, mature lesbian
I'm
now.
a big kid now. So once you get those locks retwisted, there's something about getting your hair. It's very similar to like when guys get that fresh fade, like that fresh cut. You just feel,
It's nothing like that first day.
yeah,
It's
man.
never the same.
The moment the wind or the air touches my scalp, because now it's out,
Yep.
it feels so good.
Feeling yourself.
Oh man, I mean, I might be slightly overweight. I might be financially, messed up here. But let me tell you something. Right now, with these locks, I feel like the sexiest I've ever been when my locks are done.
What would y'all consider like the Caucasian version of that? Like for a black person, the very first time you walk out of a barbershop, you just got your fresh cut. There's no better feeling.
It really isn't.
Oh yeah, for me it's a blowout. Like when a girl gets her hair like they use like fancy rollers and your hair's all bouncy and it feels fresh and like your cut has just been done and your hair has just been highlighted. To me, I feel like that's
the same thing.
Yeah, kind of the same thing. It's like getting your hair's done.
Yeah, there's nothing like cosmetic for me that does that, but on the rare occasion that I do put a suit on and then have somebody tie the tie for me, if I get a glance in the mirror, sometimes I'm like, oh, look at you, look what we're working with here.
I clean up well.
Yeah.
It sounds like the feeling is like almost the same feeling you get, and I think all women and some dudes will be able to relate to this, when you have freshly washed bed sheets and you've just shaved your legs and you slide into them. Yeah,
and
you're just
moisturized with body oil.
Yeah, and you're like, I feel clean and untouchable.
You wish you could sleep like that every day.
Yeah.
Well.
So you're feeling like that today, huh? Even with this
Not
massive
right now.
hangover.
No, not right now. We should have done this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw some of the videos, and Kristen is becoming that woman that is the mom that just gets out for a couple of hours and gets there's not a couple of drinks when you're a mom.
No.
And you finally get like a little bit of time with your ladies. There's no couple of drinks in that.
Yeah, it might have kicked it off when I was like cheering everybody on the bus, and I'm like, no kids, no husbands, let's go!
The Bert Show.